Murder. Undoubtedly you've heard of or maybe even encountered this phenomenon at some point in your life, which means that you know that no one is safe.
President Kennedy say he is dead. He is dead.
And the devs over at Wood Interactive, not only are they aware of that, but they embrace it. This is what you missed in Ides of March.
Tonight on LS News, a horrifying scene downtown as a terrorist group referring to themselves as the Left Behind opened fire on pedestrians from a penthouse suite.
May 17, 2022, 1100 hours. D Platoon with the Los Sueños SWAT are called in to handle a situation at Brissa Cove luxury apartments.
Okay, ready flashbang.
Upon immediate entry, it's just a hallway, but that's soon to change. Step inside one of these rooms, and the story will unfold right before your eyes. The person occupying this room seems to be very in tune with the sea, and judging from what's hanging from the walls, he's probably ex-Navy. He seems to have a borderline obsession with anything that has to do with water, so much so that the things that don't stick out like a sore thumb, these candles and wine being the example. How romantic. But wait a minute, that alone doesn't tell the whole story. If you look at the mirror right in front of the tub, a message written in lipstick? Not something I see someone's wife doing. If we take the advice of the message and go to the adjoining door, we see a note slipped underneath. Oh Captain, my dear Captain, when can I see you again? I had a lovely time. Darling, don't mind my husband. He's as soft as they come. Well then, between the adjoining rooms, we find more messages, some a little more tame than others. Listen here, sailor boy. Don't ever let me catch you around my wife again. If you even glance at her, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. You'll meet your Navy friends sooner than you think. Scum. Heading into the next room, fair warning, we can see it sporting some very loud wallpaper, but ignore it if you can. These pictures on the walls are really starting to pull things together. What I can only guess is the husband crossed out. And on the couch, books. The Distinguished Independent Woman's Guide, and next to it, so, your husband is a loser. Diary of a bored wife. I guess that confirms my suspicion. She's very unhappy, but it doesn't end there. On this coffee table, a fire escape plan, but escaping fires seems to be the least of her concerns. This map is up the floor, probably detailing the husband's time and location. She's tracking his actions, specifically when he leaves, probably looking for a window to fool around next door. On the wall, a busted television with a note on it. Eric, you're so strong, breaking my things. How proud you must be. The sarcasm in this one is almost as strong as the hatred I have for that wallpaper. But the next note fires right back. Barb, one of the building staff is stopping by this afternoon with a trolley. Your things better be on it. Next to that, there is a man on the floor, but his hair isn't white. That doesn't look like Eric. A few steps away, we can see tape being used as a separation line between the two, and a note on the table to go with it. Eric, don't stand in this area. Keep your damn things out of it. Across from that is their bed, but as you can see, the theme of separation continues. We have a pillow, hers, but no his. That's because Barb's pillow is on the couch, ever so much closer to the adjoining door. Making our way now into the kitchen, a note. Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive these things are? You couldn't have settled for some fabric? Complementing that note is a bill for 7 glass panels, totaling a whopping $2,500. Now I don't know about you, but I don't personally find these things all that appealing either. Now at the door of the bathroom, we can see a leak, but upon further investigation, it seems to not be coming from anywhere in particular. Interesting. The other bathroom also has a trail of water from the shower, still running. In their closet, there's a note, keep out. And across from the closet, a sniper rifle, and a bullet hole in the window. Looks like Eric has had enough. In the next penthouse, first of all, a much better choice of wall color. Second, this one looks as if it belongs to a musician, a pretty well-off musician, with plenty of hit records on the walls. Upon further inspection, we find this place belongs to Lori Bauer, and it seems he may also be married. At first, it looks like he happened to have a very fortunate come-up, but through the next door could possibly tell a much less cheerful tale. Clopidogrel, statins, enteric-coated aspirin, and warfarin. Seems like he's not doing the best medically. Out on the countertop, we have mail. Dear Lori Bauer, it's cliche, but I'm your #1 fan. Your music has helped me through tough times and I'm forever grateful. It's a long shot, but if you could actually read this, I'd appreciate it so much if you could send me an autograph. My address is on the back. I love you. Yours truly, Lauren. And next to that, a letter from the Coastal Grove Medical Center for Lori. On the wall, a certificate of appreciation from the U.S. Department of Defense, issued to Francisco Laguna, whoever that may be. On the nightstand by the bed, we have an article, Trash Crisis in Los Sueños. Sudden walkout by trash haulers led to major garbage buildup in 213 Park in North Hills area, published on May 17, 2022. But wait a minute. If any of you have seen my previous video, To Consume or To Be Consumed, you probably remember that part with the missing girls and the whole 2050 situation. Well, unfortunately, this little data up here completely counters that entire point I had. Better luck next time, I guess. Between these two conjoining rooms, there's a whiteboard and a note. Now the whiteboard alone isn't very interesting, but the sticky note reads, Juanita, don't let me catch you sleeping on the couch again. Or maid. And now for the conjoined room. Here's what I like to call Ground Zero. This penthouse that used to just be a penthouse has now become something much more grim. There's picket signs everywhere speaking against the injustice towards veterans. One in particular, this one, which I guess is Uncle Sam with a pig face, states, I want you to die young, scared, hungry, homeless, alone, and poor. Over by the kitchen, there's a well-dressed man tied up on the floor. Now I'm not sure if this is John or not, but it's crystal clear that they did not follow his house rules. Seems they decided to rent this place as it was inside of the Breeza Cove Memorial Park, this being the location of Senator Vermont's meeting campaign, and they came prepared to fight for what they believed was unjust. And all it takes to end a life is someone who doesn't want you to be here and a well-placed round to follow it up.